So if you could time travel with any character in fantasy or sci-fi, who would it be and why? Who would be your time traveling companion?
That's easy. A few years ago, this movie came out called The Martian. I knew nothing about Andy Weir, but people said, "Hey, you need to go see this movie called The Martian." And I sat on the edge of my seat the whole way through
Right?
because Mark, the main character who got left on Mars, it didn't matter what happened. He engineered a solution.
Yeah.
And some of the things that he did were just so cool. The
Yeah.
you know, the it really was extraordinary. So it would definitely be him. Now, Weir is coming out with a new book, or the book is out now. The movie is coming out in the spring.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Project Hail
uh,
Mary.
yeah, Project Hail
Such a
Mary,
great book.
and that one is really, so you're a school teacher, so you probably love the ending. It
Yeah, yeah,
didn't
yeah, yeah.
um,
It was
the ending
awesome.
didn't hit
Yeah.
me as well as I wanted, but wow, Andy Weir, what a great writer, and what he's got to be a great engineer, and creative.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I had interviewed Seth Jaffe for this season as well, and he works in like aerospace and things like that, and also worked for NASA at times. And it was so funny because he actually knows people that Andy Weir, like he worked with people who Andy Weir contacted to get stuff right for the
mhm.
book or for The Martian. So we had a great conversation about that. So I think that. I read that book for the first time last year. I had seen the movie when it first came out. I loved the movie, but the book, like there were so many tiny little nuances and things that I
Yeah.
liked that were different, and that ended up being like one of my favorite books. My wife, she's like, "You're more of like a aliens or Star Wars, like sci-fi fantasy, like not, like something like that. Like we're like Project Hail Mary, right up my alley, right?" She's like, "The Martian,
Hmm.
not really your thing. Why did you like it?" I was like, "I thought it was so cool from an explorer standpoint, right?" Because I taught, like that's what we did last year. We taught The Martian. We went to Spiff, which is at Cornell University, and we worked with some of their NASA consultants and just did some really cool stuff. Worked with some engineers and stuff. Our kids like engineered their own Mars habitats, which was really cool. But I was like, it's just so cool that like this is what people are doing now. And I think space exploration is really interesting because it's like we're just doing the same stuff that people did here, right? But you have the same problems. You have to overcome tech, the atmosphere, how to grow food, those
Hmm.
enduring issues. So as a historian that loves
Yeah.
science, I'm like, it was just like so cool. And I loved every problem he solved and how he solved it. I just like getting into Andy Weir's head, I think would just be awesome. I just want to like follow him around in the creative process with like how he does his
Yeah.
research, who he talks to, because yeah, both of those were just awesome. So I actually am really excited. Oh, I'm totally blanking. There's another one, right, where it's like, oh, I'm totally blanking. My friend just Artemis. We actually just got that one, so we're going to use that as a palate cleanser in between a couple bigger fantasy books by Brandon Sanderson. So I'm actually really
Mhm.
excited about that. A friend of mine, she goes, my husband hated it. He loves science. He loves science fiction. She goes, he hated it, and everything she said about why he didn't like it is exactly why I liked The Martian and Project Hail
That's
Mary. So
funny.
I'm like, I said to my friend, I was like, this is going to be our next like Andy Weir book. So I think that's a great answer.
Yeah.
So Mark there, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see you and Mark together, like time traveling, like that type of character. Like that would just be like a really cool story in itself.
We
Yeah,
we can have fun. Yeah.
yeah, that's really cool.